Good afternoon. My name is Michael Randolph. I'm with the Center for Nonprofit and Community Development. And what we do, we work with nonprofits nationally and internationally in terms of bringing their vision to fruition. Today, we have a special person who has a passion for making a change. So, sir, I'm gonna let you take the floor. Who are you and why you do what you do? And who you do it for?
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Randolph. My name is St. Orban, Santilian, and I am originally from Haiti, and I've been in the US since 1996, roughly 25 years. Coming from a background of less privileged parents, and me happen to be a first generation going to college, and I see how my parents struggled to help me juggle through life. And after coming here, I finished my high school, went to the military, came back to finish my university education, and I want to give back to my community in the area of knowledge, because one thing I was lacking when I was growing up is resources in terms of education, in terms of guidance when I was growing up. So once I left the school classroom, I was pretty much on my own when it comes to learning and asking questions. So I really became an autodidact student where I had to teach myself outside of the classroom. And I've been serving the community since I left the Army in 2005, in immigration, teaching immigrants how to drive a car, how to go and pass their test at the DMV, taking them to the hospital or clinics, taking them to immigration, translating for them, filling out immigration forms to help their parents.
Just 1 second. Who is the population that you serve when you say immigrants? What is the population?
The Haitian community.
Okay, good.
As a whole.
All right, good. So people understand the focus of your organization is the Haitian population, your motherland.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. This is why we came up with Humanity Are Us, where we see humanity in all of us, regardless of our nationality, our race, our religion or gender, or social background and educational background. We see humanity in all of us. And if we can bring that common bond to perspective, I think we can move forward as as human being. And in order for me to contribute to the better good of humanity, I choose to serve my community, the Haitian community.
What people don't know is that Haiti was one of the first countries in Africa to become independent.
Yes.
In terms of having their own rights. There is this negative view of Haiti. If people only knew the real story, and we always know that when somebody tell our story, they always tell that story their way. So one of the things I want you to do is not only to help this guy, fund this guy, but do your research, learn about Haiti. Now, sir, related to Haiti, I know that's a concern with you, concern about the current issue that's going on in Haiti, and you're concerned to mobilize your community in order to make sure that there's a transition that's fair to the people and actually take the people to the next generation. Tell us about your plight to make sure the motherland.
Great. Before July 7, the goal was mainly to start empowering young Haitians in Haiti. And we would do that by engaging the community where we live in Florida, because we will need their support to stand with us and contributing to what we're doing. And what we're doing, even before July 7 of the assassination of President Jovenel Moise, our goal has already been to go in Haiti and give those kids resources, school supplies, personal hygiene kits, and giving them mentorship, academic mentorship, and leadership mentorship. But with the current situation in Haiti, we cannot count on the current environment to do that. So that's why we are busy in the community here in Tampa, so we can get more people to be engaged, and at the same time, trying to see how we can make a difference even with the political system, because they are the main hindrance of the Haiti progress. They are the main hindrance that cause Haiti to be behind almost all the other countries. And so in order for us to be able to achieve our end in social and economic development, we are realizing how important it is to start, I don't know how to say that because I don't want it to sound political, but it is unavoidable. It is unavoidable that we get involved in a grander scale than just doing the thing with the youth, because history in the current situation has proven to us that we cannot count on the political system of Haiti with the social unrest and political unrest, so we can go and work in Haiti peacefully.
Excellent. And I think now I think I didn't mention this, but you are a 501c3, is that correct?
Yes.
So people can actually donate to you and get a tax write-off.
Yes, they can.
That being the case, if someone wanted to donate to you, to your organization related to Haiti, tell us, what's the email? And how can they connect to you to give you some money?
Great question. This question caught me off guard. That's a good
okay.
question.
Look,
yes.
Get used to it.
Yes.
You're in the nonprofit world. Whenever something come up with money, be ready to respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Quick fast. Okay. Share that with us.
Okay. We don't have a setup yet. We just want to tell this story through Facebook, through YouTube. But in the meantime, they can check us out at ssantillian@yahoo.com as Excellent. We are, yes, SSAINTILIEN@yahoo.com, ssantillian@yahoo.com. Or they can call us at 813-325-3758, because we are in the developmental phase. So we need people of all background, all ability, all experience to help us put this together so it can come to flourishing.
So we do plan to work with you in that respect, in terms of getting it out to TVs, to radios and newspapers related to what you want to do in Haiti, because it's so very, very important. Now, I see my brown brothers is out there marching for Cuba, and that's cool. But we also have to get out there ourselves and march and let the powers to be know that, Haiti is this important as any other country that's gone through that gone through that ups and downs. And that needs to be, and the only way you do that is let people know that you're representative. So I commend you on your effort to organize, mobilize your community. From the Center of Nonprofit perspective, we're going to be working with you and providing that CEO training necessary to take you to the next level, so you can get the types of money that you need in order to make a difference for your people. So that being said, anything else you want to say before we end this?
No, I know it is your lunchtime. If it was at 8:30 p.m., I would probably have more to say.
I know you would.
Yes, but this is a great start.
Yes.
And the task is huge. And I really appreciate the initiative, Michael, you have taken to help me walk that path. And I have never been more excited.
Well, I tell you, man, here's what I believe. If you're going to make a difference here on earth, and you think you're going to make a difference because you're a billionaire, a millionaire, that's not going to work if you plan the afterlife in order to share in paradise. So while you're here, it's not about the money, it's about who do you help? Who do you take to the next level when people are falling through the safety net? People are hungry. People are living in violence. People are feeling hopelessness. that sense that nobody cared for us. So, sir, I commend you and people like you that don't sit down and talk about it, but you be about it. So we'll be doing some more Zooms. I just want people to know that most importantly, we'll be coming back the next time to talk about a date and the type of conversation that we're going to be having with the Haitian community related to mobilizing the Haitian population to make a difference. So I want to thank you again for giving me the opportunity to speak with you and to share this. Not only because we're connected not only here in the United States, but even and internationally, so people can understand what's going on. And you're what I call a stand-up guy. You don't have to do this. You're probably making good money. You could just simply take care of your family. That's it. But you decide to go the extra yard. And that goes to tell me that you got a heart of gold. So, sir, I commend you. I salute you. Until the next time, thank you for what you do for your community.
Put me on your CEO training list because I'm very interested.
Excellent, because I think that's going to take you to the whole new level. I mean, people not going to understand when you start talking about theory of change, logic modes, right? They're going to say, who is he? Suspicious, business plan. But the people that give the money, they going to know that language. So, sir, thank you a lot, and we'll talk soon.